like every invasive species we get on Guam is like a really tricky one.
Oh yeah.
The tree snakes here behave like no other tree snakes in the world. They can climb smooth poles all the way up.
Oh wow.
They've devised a behavior that lets them climb the telephone poles and shit. No other snakes are doing that.
Nope.
So we got some special snakes here. So hopefully you guys get some.
What do you do when you're not taking people to go snake hunting?
Fishing.
Added a new degree of destruction.
What was the last thing they could do?
Yeah, well, they can start it on fire.
They already did that.
Yeah.
I put it out. I'm the one that put the fire out.
Thank you very much. Yeah, there's still plenty left to burn.
So Martin and I started this volunteer group, and so thank you for being a part of it. There are cocoa birds here, and that's an endangered bird. The reason we got so fired up because there's sally and cocoa birds and seabirds. When we found out there's snakes out here, we were like, the birds, oh my god.
Yeah, they're mostly up in the trees. And then like if you see something that like you even like suspect it's a snake, like don't just like wonder, just like call people over, check it out. If you see it, then that's when like, you know, things get real.
But I go, snake! And then you get to make a plan because they're not going to run away from you. They don't care that you're down there yelling snake or whatever.
Snakes don't really have ears. We see one, we want to get it off. Like we don't, you know, it's like so much work, like it's hours and hours to find a single snake out here.
Sometimes we can just knock them out of the tree.
Put it in a pillowcase and then we'll take it off the island alive. But if not,
we use the airsoft.
yeah, we could. I mean, we might as well fill it now.
Oh, did you fill yours before you came? Once we start looking, you'll go, oh my god, this is like looking for a needle in a haystack. It really is. But some nights we get lucky.
Yeah.
And then someone can just be around the resort.
Yeah, this way, and maybe we'll do just over to the rock wall, and then we'll go up and down the rock wall, and then you guys go around the other way. Yeah, so pretty much like I was saying, like, you know, anywhere, it could be anywhere, yeah, all the way up to the very top. But when we see one, you know, just grab it, like, you know, if it bites you, but we gotta get him off Cocos, so. Seen better days for sure.
Where are they? There's a snake anywhere.
There's like roughly, give or take, like 5 or 6 species of reptiles on Cocos that are also not on Guam. Then 2 of those geckos, and then 2-3 other lizards that are on Cocos only and not on Guam, and like one of them is federally listed too. So yeah, a lot of stuff on Cocos that's like, yeah, pretty unique.
Why do this here instead of going out somewhere in Guam and looking for them?
Main reason, I guess, is, you know, like there weren't thought to be snakes on Cocos, and that's why they released like Guam rail here. Like I said, there's a few bird species and all kinds of reptile species that are unique and endangered on Cocos, and the snakes, you know, given enough time, like they would eat their way through those birds and through the reptiles as well. So just trying to prevent like what happened on Guam to happen here. And then the second reason is like the other tools don't work here. So like traps don't work and the poison doesn't work here because there's so much food for them. Like they're just not interested at all. And they tried putting traps here and they got 1 snake in like 2 months or something. Where like meanwhile we're catching them almost every week. So pretty much like have to search manually.
So there's a 95% mortality rate for
Yeah.
fledglings.
Yeah, the crazy thing is like half of the birds that get killed by snakes don't even get eaten by the snakes. So they get killed by a snake that's like too small to eat them, and then they just try swallowing it and it's too big, and then they just drop it. So we find like half of our chicks that get killed by snakes just get, we call it slimed.
Oh, he did not even want to try to run. The toads are invasive too?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Cane toads are really bad, like all over the world.
Do I just grab him with my hand and all right, come here. All right. Glad we got
Snakes
something.
being the bad guys, and now it sucks that you learn toads are too.
We'll find anything?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
The night is young.
We found like 4.
Snakes?
No. I found 2 toads.
Okay, good. I only have 1 toad. Can I tell them, Martin? Martin, can I tell them? I
No.
used to tell everybody. Martin used to smash the toads.
yeah.
And I just...
No, I'm not ashamed.
And toads are my spirit animal.
So basically, I was crushing Linda's
My
spirit.
spirit, man. Every night I just feel it withering away. Anyway, so now we gather the toads and I take them back to the mainland. And let them go at my neighbor's house.
All right, good luck.
You as well.
Yeah, so for the first probably year and a half, it was almost like every other week, like very, very steady that way. Like we didn't have any really long periods of not finding snakes. And then yeah, recently we had a 10-week dry spell, and then now, yeah, you know, like we're still catching a few, but I would say, you know, like pretty comfortably that, you know, we're catching less now than we were at the beginning. And before we started, when USGS was coming out, they were catching quite a lot, like almost every week. So
Anything?
no snakes.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a win, even though it's not a win.
No, it
It's a
is.
win.
It is.
It's a win.
It is.
How do you feel about not finding any snakes?
It was cool to be here.
Yeah. Where I definitely seem to be making a dent in the snakes. So that's why we're struggling to find one, but that's a good thing, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, one day we won't, you know, we'll come out and we won't find any for, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 weeks, and maybe then we'll be able to call it a day.
Cool.